Hi, today I would like to talk about my feeling. I'm really worried about my future and I don't know what should I do. I'm 50 years old, a typical Japanese office worker. So the reason why I'm feeling I'm really worried about my future is this. So this is my chat summary explaining myself. So I'm 50 years old now. I just turned 50 years old now, the other day. I know that many of you may say I look like younger than actual age, but I am 50 years old. So I'm old. I'm old. Even though, yeah, actually, the 50 years old for Japanese people, it's actually medium age. So because of the Japanese society is aging society, and becoming older and older. The average medium age has been 50 years old. So I think I'm representing the typical Japanese middle-aged man in here in Japan, and I'm 50 years old. So, and then as I posted in another video explaining my situation, I have 28 years more that I have to pay. I have to keep payment of my home loan, my home mortgage. I have 28 years from now on. So my home loan will be finished when I will be 78 years old. 78 years old. Unbelievable. Meaning I will have to work until I finish my home loan. Because this is another concern, big concern. My kids are really young. So my oldest son turned just 80 years old. He's just 80 years old, third grade of elementary school in Japan. And my youngest daughter, she is just 4 years old. She hasn't started her school life in elementary school yet. He is still in the nursing school. And then she had just started her new school life in nursing school. So again, as I explained my situation in another video, so I am much older than the average of the father of 4 years old, because she was born when I was 46 years old. Although my wife is younger than me, I think 8 years younger than me, so she's okay. But me, I don't see any father like my age in the kindergarten, in nursing school of my daughter. So in April, there was a entrance ceremony for the kindergarten, the new school year. So Japan always in Japan, new school year start from April. So that's why she had, and we attended the entrance ceremony of her kindergarten. And when I looked at fathers, the other kids' fathers, they are young. They look very, very younger than me. Of course, I think maybe they are in the middle of like a 30s. The most of them looked like 30s, and some of them look like maybe just above 40s. But I didn't see any fathers look like 50s. Even though I know I may look younger than the actual age, But the reality is I'm 50 years old and my kids are still very, very young. So meaning, if I forget about the home alone, still I have to walk. I have to keep walking until maybe she will become 20 years old. So 16 years old, additional 16 years, I have to walk. At least, this is the, I think, minimum. I'm healthy in terms of the health, in terms of the physical, and in terms of the mental. Even though I posted weird title, video, the video's title is my life is so boring, but I'm okay. I haven't been suffering from the like mental health, mental illness, but mental disease, and I don't have any depression. I'm mentally and physically I'm okay. So this is not my concern. But younger kids are my second biggest concern, following by home alone, 28 years old, with 28 years more. And also I have mother. She is 81 years old. This is my another biggest concern. So I have a big brother, one big brother. And actually, me and my brother decided to put my mother into care center, care residence in Japan. So she is now living in the care center, care living, care home, care residence. I don't know how to say it properly. So because before we put into our mother into the care center, she was really bad position. Really she became mentally diseased. She was depressed. She was suffering deeply the depression when she turned 72 or 73 years old. After 5 years, our father died. Actually, she became the disease and the depression. So that's why me and my brother decided to put our mother, into care center, care home. So and then she has been living there, I think, for 5 years. So her condition has been improving, I think. But as you can imagine, we have to take care. And especially my brother. My brother has to take care everything. Even though they don't live together, but my brother is living near the care center where my mother is living. So this is another biggest concern, my mother. And also, I have mother and father-in-law. My wife's brother, my wife's parents, they are living in a little bit far away from my house, like 3 hours by car. And they are living a little bit in the countryside, not in a big town, very countryside. And then my father-in-law just retired his job. And he has been focusing on his everything to the contribution to his hometown, to be one of the unprofitable, the chief, I don't know how to say, deputy chief operation, CFO, no, CEO, not CEO, but he has just become the leader of one of the non-profit organization of the local town, countryside, where he has been living. He just turned 72 years old, and my mother-in-law has became 68 years old. And my wife and me will have to take care of them. maybe near soon. I don't know when, but they are still healthy, very healthy. But we don't know when they become a little bit difficult to live alone. So we have to pay biggest attention to their condition, health condition. So another big program. So and then back to my career. And I have been working at current company for 10 years now. And I know I know that, I understand that I don't have any hope to be promoted anymore because of my position and because of my career and because of the condition and environment, everything. I know a lot because I have been working 10 years and I don't see any future. And if, people in my age working at the similar company as I'm working now, may get to be promoted to become the director or like a chairman or very important positions. But I'm not working at the top important position, and I'm not going to be promoted at there. Actually, I don't want to become the directors or top leaders of the company. So this is not my hope. So I'm okay. But without the promotion, I have no hope. I I don't want to talk about the current job because if some of my colleagues watch my video and if she or he is pointing out that I'm making complaints, but I'm not complaining. I'm not making any complaints against my. I'm happy with the current job, but I'm 50 years old now, and I have been already working 10 years now. I don't see any hope in it, and actually, maybe some of you may say like, I should change my job. But I don't have any other companies that I want to work right now. So that's another problem. I used to have some hope to change my job, to change my career. Like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I thought that I would change my career. I would change my job, but I didn't actually. And now it has been 10 years now, and now I just became 50 years old now, and then looking at the job opportunities, 50 years old typical Japanese people who has nothing, just nothing. I only have the marketing. I'm in the marketing actually now, and before marketing, I have experience in sales representative 10 years. So this is my career: marketing 13 years and 10 years in sales representative. And I'm not going to become sales representative again. Maybe I would like to focus on my career into marketing. But 50 years old now, and looking at the job opportunities, and with my condition that I'm not a director, I'm just the manager of the small group. So this is not big enough for me to have the good opportunity, better opportunities than current condition. So my income level is a little bit, I think, a little bit above the average. So, and again, I'm not going to make any complaint against my current position. I'm happy with them working now, so I'm not making any complaints. But looking at the, other open positions for the other companies, I think I don't have any good opportunities for me. So that's another problem. So these are the many concerns. These are the concerns I have now. So that's why I don't see any bright future in next 10 years. I don't know what I should do next 10 years. So please, somebody can help me to come up with the good idea and good advice